Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Time for another episode of Pints with Poke. I'm the drunk pokeroo. 'Tis near beer time. From what I understand, this is one of the first mass-produced non-alcoholic beers. Could be wrong. Don't know. But it does beg another question, which we'll talk about in a second. Budweiser Zero. Now, I was never a fan of Bud when I drank mostly regular beers. Even when I drank macro beers, I drank a lot of Old Milwaukee. Pabst Blue Ribbon, but never Budweiser. It was never my favorite. Now, I had somebody comment on when I tried the Coors Zero, and they said, drink Canadian. I'm like, okay. Coors is made in Montreal. This is made in Labatt. This is made in London at Labatt's. So, union jobs. I get wanting to support small business. I really do. But we forget about union jobs, good union jobs. Most craft brewers are not unionized, don't provide health benefits, or have a minimum or pay above minimum wage. Like, they're not paying livable wages. We support them because they're small businesses, but we tend to overlook the fact that, like, Loblaws is owned by an oligarch megalomaniac. But a lot of those stores are unionized, so they provide good union jobs. It is such a difficult road to go through. Anyways, I bought this. I'm going to try it because somebody recommended it. But yeah, there's people that get mad. Where's Ed Brewed? Well, just buy Canadian. Okay, calm down, bucko. I did buy Canadian. It's made in Canada. The money goes to Anheuser-Busch. What do you want to do? The Bats is in Canada. I let people do what they want. You want to drink American beer? Go ahead. I try to drink mostly Canadian beer, but, somebody recommends it. I'm going to drink it, and technically it's Canadian beer, so it's probably going to piss somebody off. I don't know. What do you want me to do? It looks like Budweiser. See, one thing I do appreciate about the big guys is that it looks like a beer. It smells nondescript. Let's get into it. Cheers. I guess it tastes like Budweiser. It does have kind of a corny feel to it. A little bit of beer bitterness. Decent malt body. Like, it doesn't feel like a non-alcoholic. And there's that weird taste you get from Budweiser, I find. I don't know. It lingers weird. It's completely inoffensive. Like, it's been brewed to the point where there's almost no flavor at all. I don't know if that's something you want, I guess. If it's refreshing and you just want to have, like, liquid. This is less offensive than some of the craft beers I've had, craft beer non-alcoholics I've had, where they taste like crap. Like bad aftertaste, bad front taste, no head, flat. This at least delivers on the Budweiser promise. I mean, it's not great. I wouldn't buy it again, but I wouldn't also be offended if you handed me a can of this, because I think this is meant to be drunk out of the can. And ice cold, It tastes like a beer. Is that good, bad, or indifferent? I don't know. And I think it's good that we support local small businesses. That's kind of, what we do. These are the people in our community. But we also need to recognize that, there's problems inherent in that, too. It is such a difficult conversation, especially in light of, the current trade war going on, which is just ridiculous. Jesus, Murphy. I remember a time when the Russians were the bad guys, and everybody knew that, and now we're just like, what? I've been sober since October. Not fun. Cheers. Better than almost every European lager I've had, though. I'll tell you that much. It really is. It is completely inoffensive. It is the milk with toast of non-alcoholic beers.